Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Washington football team. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Stafford on first down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again at Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. To the end zone, touchdown Detroit. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So that's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Extra point is
and he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. Getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing at Stafford. He finds his man Johnson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to Marcus Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Stafford looks to throw again. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
It's 2nd.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The pickup there, 5 yards.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. On first down, it's Haskins. That's complete to Cooks. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown,
Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington has taken the lead.
It is good.
And it's up and good.
Washington 14, Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, and he'll find Hall.
Stafford's pass.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down, back
They had
up.
the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the 50 at Stafford. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Haskins back to the air, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown on the year.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
On the jump ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now a man back from a serious knee injury. It's Lamar Miller.
Miller on the carry.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Out. 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
On 1st down at Stanford. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? What we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's letting it fly for Cook. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Cooks.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Haskins on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and
a nice gain at 21 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Haskins going to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over.
And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Eluding the pressure right. Open man here. Sims complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
18 on the play. First down, Washington.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's letting it. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 32 that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Thaddeus Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? And there'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and this is going to be covered up by Washington. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 20.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Gain of 9. Brings up
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less. Looking to throw, Haskins. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Muhammad, the ball carrier.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. Now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
6-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran out to the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down now, Muhammad. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Haskins to throw it. He gets it to Cooks. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Complete.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Kalfani.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
This is Washington 47, Lions 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he goes out right around the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target, but it's going to be second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Another throw for Galladay. This one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Stafford looks to throw again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
14-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, Muhammad, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Ford Field, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go again with Muhammad. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Agnew now to return. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big one. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 44. And they are going to set up sharp at the 40-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
At the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Justin Hopkins on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Yeah, his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Stafford. And this is caught. I think he got that with 1 hand.
Complete.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time. No.
They're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
A big loss there of 9 yards on the play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain here down to the 22. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they take a knee.
Allen on the keeper.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.